It's time for another Scene World unboxing with Merman, and today we have a parcel from Funstock. Now, if you've been following me on this channel, you know I am enjoying the Evercade system. I bought the original Evercade as a limited edition with all the launch titles. I then bought the Evercade Versus console with 2 cartridge slots to plug into a TV, and that was the limited edition black set. And so when they announced a new Evercade, I thought I could get that too. So let's have a look inside. Take out the box first, and we start off with the actual Evercade EXP package itself. And as you can see from the front there, one of the most significant features is that built into the game, built into the console, is the Capcom EXP Collection. The back here shows you the various companies that have had cartridges collections so far, and all existing Evercade cartridges will work on the EXP. The back shows you the built-in Capcom games and more of the cartridges released so far. Now, the limited edition was due to be with people in December. Unfortunately, a lorry load got stolen and has only now been replaced. And so as part of the compensation for the delay, we have the official EXP tempered glass screen protector kit. 2-pack, 2 tempered glass screen protectors, 1 cleaning cloth and 1 applicator. So you see, bubble-free, high transparency, real glass, shatterproof, scratch resistant, 9H hardness, oleophobic coating to get rid of oils, fingerprint resistant and ultra thin. So that was a little bonus that Blaze and Funstock added for those whose limited edition order were delayed. So now we need to get into the shrink wrap. As you see, this is opening this for the first time. And we see on the back there we've got the likes of Final Fight, Street Fighter 2, Mega Man and more. So let's have a look inside the box itself. I believe it's a slide, so it slides out of the case, and then there's the cover. Retro gaming on the EXP. Got the repeat of the cartridges so far on either end. As you can see, 4 more cartridges to come. Blank on the back. Underneath, Capcom, Irem, Arcade and Blaze logos. So now we get the chance to open this up for the first time. So that flap lifts up. The cellophane is sticking on the top. The quick start guide. So you've got headphones, volume, USB-C jack for power, power button, mini HDMI output, game menu, and the controls. And of course, one of the major features of the new EXP, and this is the black limited edition, is that as well as being able to play in the horizontal format of the existing by using Tate mode, you can turn the screen vertically, and that's vertically for vertically oriented games. And there's several of the Capcom games on there that are also vertically oriented. So, certificate of authenticity signed by the Blaze team. Postcards for the Irem and Toaplan Pack 1. Because this is the limited edition, we get both of the new arcade cartridges, which we'll come back to in a second. We have the limited edition poster with Irem and Capcom games on there. We have our USB-C cable for charging. We have a little envelope of goodies there. Limited Edition Collection. And then down in the base we have the official Evercade EXP carrying case, available separately. And you see there's room for storage, cartridge storage as well as a console. And we have a lovely little Evercade keyring as a bonus. So that's it for the main package there. So what we'll do next is we'll have a look into limited edition envelope. So go gently with that sticker. It's all a canvas envelope, so it should peel all right. And then inside then we have a discount code for future Funstock orders, another limited edition poster, so Street Fighter 2 Hyper Fighting, more Capcom titles, and then we have the exclusive manual for the Capcom Collection. So all Evercade games cartridges come with a manual, and this continues. And as you can see here, it says best in Tate mode. Okay, so introduction, talking about Capcom's history, Street Fighter 2 Hyper Fighting, the World Warriors with commands there. Got Mega Man, NES, Mega Man 2, NES, Mega Man X, Super Nintendo, Strider Arcade, 1942, Turn for Tate. It's the arcade version of 1943 and 1944. The Loop Master, Final Fight, Arcade, Commando Arcade, Mercs Arcade, Captain Commando Arcade, Bionic Commando, 16-bit conversion of Breath of Fire, and it tells you about some status pieces there. Ghouls and Ghosts from Arcade, Legendary Wings from Arcade, again Legendary Wings is vertical, Forgotten Worlds, Vulgus, kept on earlier, and then a checklist of all the existing Evercade cartridges. So that's all in the collection. One thing I'm a little disappointed with is that this limited edition didn't come with a badge set. So with the standard EXP there was a set of pin badges, but they're not included with this version. We do have, with the limited edition, the two new arcade cartridges, purple being arcade, blue being computer, red being standard. And again, all the Evercade releases to date have been compatible with all models. The original Evercade handheld has now had its final firmware update, firmware 3.0, and unfortunately there will be games in future that are not compatible with that original, but the EXP replaces that in the handheld lineup. So we start off with Irem Arcade 1. So this is 6 games on the cartridge. We've got R-Type, Moon Patrol, Battle Chopper, In the Hunt, Lightning Swords, and 10-Yard Fight. And this is a good example of the brilliance of Blaze's curation for Evercade. You've got big hitters like R-Type and Moon Patrol. You've got games that are perhaps less well known, like 10-Yard Fight and In the Hunt. You've got Battle Chopper, known as Mr. Heli in the West, and you've got Lightning Swords, which hasn't previously had home conversion. So as we see inside, there's the cartridge label on the back, so you can identify the cartridge when it's plugged into your console. And again, lovely little manual printed about Irem Arcade. Hints on using the power-ups. Moon Patrol, classic side-scroller. How to deal with the thugs of Sector 9 in the hunt. Many of the team went on to SNK to do Metal Slug, of course. Battle Chopper, aka Mr. Heli. Lightning Swords. It's a horizontally scrolling beat 'em up. Gives you the commands there. And finally, 10-Yard Fight, the arcade game. So that's an interesting little collection. Good to see Irem being represented. And then we also have the first Toaplan Arcade cartridge. Of course, if you're familiar with Toaplan, you'll know they're legendary for their shoot 'em ups. And this cartridge has 8 games on it. You can see the numbering system, so this is the 8th arcade cartridge so far. So 8 arcade hits from Toaplan. Tiger Heli, Guardian, Olcon, known in the West as Slap Fight, Flying Shark, Truxton, Zero Wing, Snow Bros, and Techie Packy. And again, you've got games that perhaps you might not be familiar with, and classics you will know. So again, we've got a lovely little booklet, a little bit about Toaplan, explaining again that some of the games are available in Tate mode. The genesis of Toaplan, Tiger Heli, vertically scrolling, so of course that's available in Tate mode. Olcon, vertically scrolling, as I said, also known as Slap Fight. The Allied League of Cosmic Nations, so that's available in Tate. Guardian, talking about a golden age for Toaplan with quotes from people there. The classic Flying Shark. Truxton, another shoot 'em up, well regarded. That's the original version. The arcade game. Zero Wing, of course, infamous for its All Your Base Belong to Us. If you're into Zero Wing, I recommend checking out Bitwave Games conversions for the PC and other formats now available. Toaplan in the 1990s. Snow Bros, Nick and Tom, brilliant platform game. If you like Bubble Bobble, you'll love that. And then, slightly more unusual, the puzzle game Techie Packy. So again, your checklist. And these cartridges are also compatible with the Evercade Versus. So let's have a closer look then at the console itself. And on the front, you got your D-pad, your buttons, start, select, menu, X, Y, A, B. You've now got twin shoulder buttons. And there's the back, the cartridge slots in there. And on the base you got your headphone jack. And this is the T button, the Tate for turning into vertical mode. You got your USB-C for charging, your volume buttons there, LED, and the top you got a mini HDMI out, so you can attach to a TV as well. So let's have a quick look and see if we're powered up. So powering on. And that's Evercade EXP. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly check through the setup and the language choice. I'm going to skip the Wi-Fi setup for now. a quick scroll through the end user licensing agreement and accept that, and you'll be told no cartridge inserted. And with both the Versus and the EXP, we can hot swap, so we can put cartridges in while it's switched on. So we have Irem cartridge, and it slots into the back, and now we have Irem cartridge, Irem Arcade Collection 1, 6 games. You can then select or press Y to sort by title, sort by release date, and there we go. So you can scroll through. The menus over here, we've got settings, EXP, where you've got the Capcom Collection, the hidden games, and the coming soon. You go back to cartridge. Okay, so you've got start select, you've got a menu. So let's have a quick go into a game. That tells you a bit about it, tells you controls, and carrying over from the Versus, you can quickly load up your last save. The saves per game. So we go into a game. Select act as your coin insert. Start. So let's go into the menu. You can do a quick save. You can load the last save, save and load to a particular slot, check up on the controls, check your display settings, reset your game or quit to the main menu. Display settings, you've got a choice: original ratio, pixel perfect ratio or full screen. You can choose your scan lines there, your bezel surrounding, which has got various forms including the box art, and then you can quit back to the menu. You go back to the main menu. So that's a quick look at the game. Now that's what we need to do, is have a look at switching this into Tate mode. You'll have to bear with me. Okay, so it didn't show the game in Tate mode there. And I don't think any of these, or maybe in the hunt. Yes, now we're in Tate mode with 10-yard fight, which gives it in the same aspect ratio as the original arcade game. So if you've not seen this before, this is an arcade game based on American football. As the name implies, you've got to fight to gain each 10 yards. And that was a first down. So again, we just push the menu button, go back to your options, and then quit back to the menu. So we're going to switch off Tate again by pressing button. So there we have it. Press and hold the power button to switch off. The LED light there will show you when it's charging and when it's low power. So that is the Evercade EXP. Hope you enjoyed this quick unboxing and look at the limited edition. keep tuned to the Scene World channel for more unboxing, gameplay, the podcast, interviews, and keep it retro.